is back. The man, the myth, the legend is back for this video. So we're gonna make this video. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm only letting you include your audio for the games that we're playing together. So we're gonna go in. Eagles are way higher overall.
One of the games of the year comes to us from England. It's the coach. This is week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up is the third of 3 games this year in London, and it's the best of the bunch, as we'll see the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you across the Atlantic to London, where I'm privileged to hand things over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We are over 4,000 miles away from where you're seated in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England, and Wembley Stadium. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year. And when we looked at...
Let's get it.
Come on now, come on now, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. The numbers for Jeffrey from last week: 7 catches, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
And that TD just added to his tally. He's got more receiving touchdowns than anyone else in the NFL.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. An Eagle 1st down, Wentz to Ertz.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And a big turnover. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said they lead the point, start off that drive.
Easy tackle.
Now they got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting on this one. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. On the gun, it's Wentz.
Why was that route so deep?
And a loose football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Yeah, why was that route so deep?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a Dr. Phil, but thank you, Dr. Davis. That's going to set them back 5 yards. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 35. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Jaguar pressure.
Ready to work.
Sack. Yannick Ngakoue able to drop
ready to advance
for
the
a loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So on fourth down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, he shifts past him. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense. First down and 10. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he midfield before he's brought down.
That was a good route.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz now on first down. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Oh, you gotta go. All running back, Rick, are you kidding? Yeah. Well, I've already played your offense.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point. Well, I don't.
Oh, no. I thought your offense overall was like 71.
Come on now, let's go.
They'll begin the drive with Squirrels. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in.
Bro,
What a diving
Wentz,
catch
just throw it
there.
deep, bro.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, partner,
He is in a party with. He's in a party
when
with
you
that.
ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
This complete left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it
What's
well
that?
there.
Holding.
Perfectly executed crossing route.
Holding offense.
Yeah.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now it's Ajayi. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A dump off to Sproles. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
But it's
Come
tough to
on,
be a
man.
defender in
Throw it
today's
to the end
NFL
zone.
because there's
I
so
know
many
you
things to
want to.
account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
All right, Wentz, I know you want to go in zone. I know Aguilar is
3rd and
screaming
long,
right
it's
now.
Wentz. This one complete to Sproles.
Wentz, you
And
didn't
he'll
go
be
in
down
zone.
inside the 20 at the 19.
God. I got the ball in hour 35. Oh no.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Why did he route so deep?
Inside. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of down. Wentz now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Come on,
And
man.
he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, Well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone.
Our team got freaked out. So, alright, 1 minute for them to drive 75 yards to either score a touchdown and win or kick a field goal in time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Daquan actually just got past me through this. Oh my god. He couldn't get there in time. That would have been a pick and that would have been game. That would have been a pick and that would have been game. Oh my god. Daquan just got oh my god, pass interfered with.
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off, just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion.
And no
here.
changing.
Otherwise, this one's over.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Alright, looks like we're going to OT.
Potentially send us to overtime. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Where are we going to OT?
And they will tie this game here in the...
Alright, Daquan in the clutch. He's going to OT.
Here's a handoff to Sproles to start the drive. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps to correct. Overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, he's still doing what you're supposed to do. And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Come on, Wentz. Just throw the ball.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Wentz is scared of throwing. Wentz is actually scared of throwing.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
3rd down.
Myles Jack there to make the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Throwing his Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
No defense. No defense.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3
considering
interceptions
the fact that our team
but looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play call to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. It's over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a big turnover there as his guy.
And kick a field goal. Or,
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now
False
flags
start.
come in here. Looked like one of the
Move
Eagles
back.
might have moved.
False start, offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. The Eagles on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Wentz. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
And that's it into OT.
Touchdown. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get in overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Definitely, and I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us, because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saquon sends the Eagles home with a pick 6. That's always nice.